welcome back. As you can see, I've put those, sorry, I always get disoriented, but I put those dark oak saplings to work right in the tree farm. There it is. See? And you can see that I've already put a jungle tree to use because those vines are going nuts. So, yay! We got lots more wood coming in, lots more types of wood. It's so exciting. Oh, and on my way back, I came across pumpkins. Oops, I already put it in the chest. I think I put it in this one. Yep, right there. I got pumpkins. Pumpkins are very similar to watermelon in regards to planting and harvesting. But what you can do with them is different. See, with pumpkins, you can turn them into jack-o'-lanterns and put lights in them, so you have lit jack-o'-lanterns. If you have an unlit one, you can wear it as a helmet, and you can stare an Enderman in the eye, and nothing will faze you. It's a good thing. But that is not what we're going to be working on today. Today, I've discovered recently that my food supply is not the best, not in the slightest. So, I'm going to do something about it. Actually, I don't need my bed, so I'll leave that right there. So I caught myself a couple of cows, and they will be the beginning of my cow farm. But I'm not going to keep things as like these chickens or the sheep. No, I'm not going to keep it that way, even though these these chickens oh, stop it. There we go. These chickens, I keep getting plenty more. Yeah, and pretty much all I'm doing is throwing eggs at my chickens, which isn't exactly the best thing to do, but I do get chicks off of it. It's not a guaranteed way. The guaranteed way is to give them seeds. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an automatic cow farm. And like all farms, it's more like semi-automatic, because if it were fully automatic, then it would be able to take care of most of this by itself. But it can't. So we're going to do the next best thing. And for that, I'm going to use some of the rocks that I've been digging up while trying to dig way down there where you can't hardly see the bottom at all. I think it goes down to like -24 or something. Alright, so I am first going to outline it because I need it to be 11 blocks this way. 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. And this will give me some bamboo as I outline. Give me that. And now that I think about it, I don't think I'm in a good spot for the cow farm. So, I am going to be right back. Okay, we are back. And I found the perfect spot. It fits perfectly next to my farms. And how fitting! It is a farm. So, what I've done is I've outlined it. Ignore the tower, that's just for helping me get up and down later. So, it is 13 blocks long and 11 blocks wide. In the first part, the first 4 levels are part of the collection system. So for now, we're just going to ignore those. So let's see here. We got 1, 2. Hey, there we go. All right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm standing on, I believe I'm standing on level 4. Let's see here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's level 4 right there. So we'll start with the floor. The floor is going to be right here. This is the bottom of the catching chamber. Alright, and yes, I will be replacing some of these blocks more than once. And that's mostly because I want to see some stuff, and I've got some glass being cooked up right now in the furnace. So I'm going to put you on pause again, and I'll be back once I have the floor finished. See you in a little bit. Hello, and I have the floor done. Mind you, it took a little bit of time, and I nearly got blown up by a creeper. But that's the day in the life, right? So now I'm going to make it 5 blocks tall from, so it'll be 4 more blocks from this one. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to do that to all 4 corners and probably do some serious damage to my armor. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ow. 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I can avoid getting... Nope. Never mind. 2, 3, 4, 5. And yes, I do plan on having a safer way to get to the top. No, I am not going to be putting in the walls quite yet. And that's mostly because I have some other things I have planned. Let's see here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Okay. There's a reason why there has to be 9 blocks between where the walls will go. And we'll get to that when the time comes. But for now, I need to move on to the next step, which is going to require an outline. So I'm going to outline the ceiling first, and then once I'm done with that, I am going to start building the holding area for the cows. I actually got this particular farm by watching another YouTuber. That YouTuber was Prowl 8413. I really liked his design and how efficient it was, because not only did it make it so that the cows were easy to breed. See, my previous cow farms, you'd have a whole bunch of cows up in the top, and it was hit or miss on whether you bred them, and it was hit or miss on whether or not things were working right. This particular design is way more efficient than what I used to be doing. Plus, if I want it to, it can cook them too. So, talk about efficiency. Alright. I'm going to have to do something about that. So, this is me doing something about it. There. Much easier to get up and down now. At least from down here to up there. Alright, let's go check on that glass. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay. I doubt this will be enough, to be honest. But here's checking. Because I'm going to need some glass up there, some glass down here. I won't be using any glass up there. I gotta be somewhat careful about the glass because I don't have Silk Touch yet. And I want to conserve my resources as much as possible. I haven't come across a desert yet, which deserts are perfect for just collecting sand. Because, come on, where better to find a bunch of sand than in the desert? So my main source for sand are these waterways. Well, I've got one wall taken care of. Let's see if it'll do more. I think it'll partially cover this wall. I might be wrong, and if I am, that means I only need to stack more of glass. And I am wrong. Yes! It's good to be wrong sometimes. Alright. So I'm going to leave this front wall open since I'm going to be using it to work. So I am going to go collect some supplies and then I'll be right back while the glass is smelting and we will start working on the top, where the cows will be doing their thing. Alrighty then, be right back. Okay. Got a whole bunch of sand cooking up in the furnace. And that reminds me, I have collected some of that cooked sand. Oh, one thing that I've discovered is that if you make coal into blocks of coal instead of individual coal, it actually cooks more than individual coal. So just food for thought, a stack of blocks of coal, way better. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make, well, first I'm going to finish off this wall because it's bugging me. But, alright, ignoring the wall for a second, I'm going to put some glass right here because these can be just solid blocks. And I guess you might be wondering why I'm using glass, and it's quite simple. I like watching things happen. Alright, so back to the task at hand. Alright, so I'm going to go to... First, I need to put down some slabs. So I need to build myself a way up there. And I'm there! Yay! And that right there is a temporary block. And now it's time to place the slabs. And these are all going to be on the bottom, simply to make things handy. It's easy to walk up those. And then I'm going to put another temporary block. Oops. Well, it is getting dark, so I better give myself some nap time. Actually, I have a better idea for when we get back to this. So I'm going to go ahead and lay down. Gotta sleep for the night. There we go. That does not belong in the farm. Let's get rid of this thing, because I have a better idea. We're going to put it right there, and we're going to do that. So on the long sides, you have it on the bottom half of the block. And on the tall sides, oops, that's not supposed to go there. Thank you. All right, there. That's better. There. So on the long sides, it's the bottom half. On the short sides, it's the top half. And part of that is so that we can capture the cows in their little breeding chambers. You can go away because I don't need you. You can go away because I don't need you. And it's not that I actually don't need these blocks because I'm about to use them in just a second again. But I'm going to go in here and not that square, but that square. I'm going to go right there. And now I'm going to whip out the walls. There. There. Put that there. That is enough to start. And I'll put some dirt there. And these are just temporary blocks. The nice thing about using dirt as temporary blocks is that it is so easy to get rid of without having to waste durability. All you have to do is punch it. Alright, so what these walls are going to be used for is for the standing room only for a pair of cows. And those cows will be breeding so that I can have more cows. But not so that I can use them to make... So the cows that are the calves, they are going to go in their own special area where they won't live very long. They will live long enough to grow up and die. I know, that sounds terrible, but hey, cooked beef is the best food in Minecraft. Alright, the best food without doing some pretty interesting stuff, because a golden apple is pretty dang good too. An enchanted golden apple, even better. Alright, so each of those are going to be little pens. Let's get those slabs back. And now I'm just going to divide them up so it's a little bit easier to keep our friends in check. Come on. Ugh, there we go. There. And divide it up one more time. And this is so that each couple has their own little private room. I know that sounds terrible, but it's true. I'm giving each couple of cows their own private space. And that's partially to make it easier to feed them. Because when you have them coupled up and isolated like this, you can make sure all of the cows get fed and bred. There. So there should be 10 slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and doubled. Yep. 10 slots. I'll figure out what to do with that hole later. Because for now, I'm just going for functionality and less for beautification. Because, come on. First, the thing has to work. There we go. Don't need those there anymore, and I don't need those there. Alrighty then. Now, I am going to finish up the wall. And I have a couple of things that I need to make. So I'm just going to be right back in a moment with that. Alright. I have got some things set up. I still have some things I need to work on. So I'm probably going to pause again. Just heads up. Where did my pickaxe go? Oh, there it is. It's right there. So what I did was I prepared this for water, and I bred the cows so that I would have at least 10 pairs. So that's a total of 20 cows. So what I did was I made it so that I can put in a little trough right here. Since this will be the front of the thing, and this will also be where the cows will flow. So I'm going to start by having it so that all the cows will flow to that one area, that trough that I just dug out. And see, the way that top area is designed is so that the adult cows will be right here, standing on the fences. And the babies will come falling down here and fall into this trough area, kind of like I did. Now, the next step is they need to flow this way. But obviously, that's not going to work the way it is now. So, remember how we did the tree farm? We're going to take out a few blocks. Let's see. And I'm going to put in a little wall so we don't have terrible spillage. There. But now I need a way up there. Alright, so testing how far will the water flow? Not far enough. Got it. So we come down here and put in some more blocks. Alright. Those right there should be enough. Now I come back here, wipe out that block, and conduct another test. This is how I figure out if my water flow is good enough. And it's not. Ugh. I know the numbers, and I'm not counting. See here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's my problem. So, we'll take this one out. Oh, perfect. And we will put in a wall right there, a wall right there, and floor right there. Now, it should flow all the way to my bed. Yep, there it goes. Perfect. Alright. Now, oh good, it didn't break my bed. I have the arduous task of getting these cows up there. So, I am going to build kind of like a little pyramid thing. That way, it's easier for them to get up and down. And because of the nature of these critters, I am also going to be using a lead. They have a tendency to want to wander. Oh, and I'm out of dirt. That's kind of ironic. There we go. Alright. And this is going to take forever, so I'll be right back when I'm ready to start hauling cows up to the surface. Alright, see you in a minute. Okay. I decided the tower was a little bit over the top. So, I just made them really wide stairs because they're not exactly the brightest animals in the bunch. Alright, and now I'm going to use a little bribe. Not what I meant to have happen. Oh well. Dumb cow, you're gonna die. Where's your partner? Okay. I gotta be careful, because if I'm not, I am going to fall in. And if I fall in, I can't get out. So come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Right there. Alright. Right there. And now I'm going to give you a little push. Maybe. Sometimes pushing. There we go. There. I got him in. So, it's going to be a combination of leads and wheat. Where's the other one? No, 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 no. Get back in there. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there, you dumb cow. No. No, no. Aw, man. Plus, now I need to find that missing lead. There we go. Found it. Alright. You and you. Come with me. Plus, this is a great way to get those runaways to come up here, too. I gotta be careful. I got one in. Alright, where is that cow? Thank you. Okay, now you. Come on, this way. This way. No. Get in there. I don't care what hole you get in. Just get in one. There. Now those two need. Ah. I see what happened. It snapped. Alright, you come with me. And gotta get this done a few more times, so I'll be right back. Alright. I needed some iron because I'm going to make some hoppers, so I figured I'd show you this little setup that I have down here. What this is an auto smelter. I have a chest up here where I can put ores, and a chest back here where I can put coal. And when you come down here, so both of those chests are sitting on top of hoppers that are directly connected to a blast furnace. And then that blast furnace is sitting on top of a hopper, and that hopper has exactly what I need. And so, for what I'm doing, I need 3 hoppers. There we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and put back the iron that I don't need. Plus, with having all of my ores in one place, it makes things nice and handy so it's not cluttered like the rest of my storage system. So, I need a couple of buttons. Button. That's not a button. Let's see. I guess a wooden button will do. And I need to go ahead and craft a few things so that we can just finish the build and we'll be ready to go. Alright, I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, I did a little bit of work because I just wanted to make sure it gets all taken care of. So I put down the 3 hoppers and have them all go into this one chest. These right here are... let's see here. I don't remember what they're called. They're either droppers or dispensers. And yes, there is a difference. Don't understand what the alright, it looks like it's a dispenser. Yep, it's a dispenser. So those right there are dispensers. And what they're going to be dispensing is lava. And I'm going to have lava sitting in each of them. Each of them are connected to this redstone right here. And redstone has to be on a solid block. It cannot be put on glass. And then I'm going to put a solid block in front of it. And I don't need that block anymore. Oh yeah, I went into the hopper. And a solid block right there. And I don't need that one anymore. And it probably went in the hopper. Yep, there it is. And I need some buttons. Now, that button and that button are for working the dispensers. This button is for keeping the lava from going nuts. Now, I need to conduct a little test that is going to be a little bit on the nerve-wracking side of things, but I do need to be able to see in order for it to happen. Plus, these blocks right here are going to be glass anyway, so I'm not too terribly worried about it. However, yeah. That block, whoops, I don't need that. I need that. Those blocks are temporary. Now, let's see what happens. Oh, good. Oh, dang it. That's not what we want to have happen. But that's how a dispenser works. So, I am going to install another button. And I'm going to be in big trouble if this doesn't work. There! It works! Yay! Which means I need to go make myself one more button. And once I get this done, I just have a little bit more glass to install, and then it's all done. Those buttons were made out of oak, so I'm gonna make them out of oak. Oops, wrong button. Just that, and then the button, and then I'm gonna put away the spare wood because, quite frankly, I don't need it at the moment. I'm gonna install that last button. See, there's a little magic trick when it comes to chests. They don't work well with certain blocks. Oops, that's not where that button's supposed to go. It's supposed to go right there. Now, they can't open if there's a solid block on top of them. However, you put a glass block on top of it, and it's got no problem. So you're good to go. See? Good to go. Good to go. And now all that's left is to start closing this thing in. And then it'll be complete. Let's see here. 1, 2. Yep, that's good. And then that goes there. That goes. Yeah, that'll work. And boom. And then all that's left is for me to make a way up there. But for now, I'm just going to do this. There we go. Make myself a little staircase. It's just a temporary thing. I am not going to break the flower. Mostly because I want to use it for dye. There we go. And of course I forgot the key thing for breeding. Wheat. See, cows, like sheep, use wheat for breeding. There. Not yet. There. There we go. There's that. That works. There. Made it down without dying. And if you notice, there is a third lava bucket in my possession. That is for next time. See, this is what a wheat crop is really good for. Is when it comes to feeding your critters. It's not so much for feeding you as it is for feeding them. Yeah, I still got some work to do. Oh dear. I just realized that I forgot something rather important. I did not finish the trough. But, oh, I did finish it. Yay. I did. And I'm using a button to keep the water from just going over the edge. What the calf? Oh, no. Now I got a bunch of cows running around. But it's okay. You wanna know why? I'm playing on Bedrock. Bedrock is a little bit more forgiving when it comes to breeding. What you need to do... Actually, it's kind of a good thing that they follow me up here because it might cause them to fall back down. I just need to wait a minute to rebreed these cows. And I think there might be 3 cows in there. So if that's the case, I got some killing to do too. And there. Now let's see if I can shove these calves into... Ooh! Oh, I guess I can get out. I thought I couldn't. Get down there. There. Yeah, see how this cow is glitching? That tells me that there's a third. There. Now there's only 2 in each. Now, when I go back down here... Yay, they're all trapped. That's a good thing. And either I can just do that, or I just turn that on, and when they grow up, I got myself some beef. So I think I'll just leave them on for now, because I got some other things that I need to work on. But you got 2 automatic things out of all this. You've got the automatic smelter, and you have the automatic cow farm that kills and cooks your beef for you. Isn't that great? Well, until next time. Okay, Papa, I love you.